Imagine a city where the salt-misted air of the Arabian Sea tangles with the spicy aroma of roadside biryani. The cacophony of a million rickshaws creates a rhythmic pulse that feels like the very heartbeat of a nation. This is Karachi, the City of Lights, a sprawling, chaotic, and deeply soulful megalopolis. It serves as Pakistan's economic engine and its most diverse cultural melting pot. To walk its streets is to navigate a living museum of colonial grandeur, modern ambition, and ancient traditions. From the hauntingly beautiful limestone carvings of a silent necropolis to the neon-drenched food streets that stay alive until dawn. Karachi is not just a destination, it is an overwhelming sensory experience. It is a place of stark contrasts where high-rise luxury overlooks the rugged beauty of the coast. Every corner hides a story of resilience, grit, and an unmatched spirit of hospitality. The white marble silhouette of Mazar-e-Quaid stands as the ultimate symbol of Pakistan's national identity. Completed in 1970, this modernist masterpiece is the final resting place of Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the founder of the nation. Architect Yahya Merchant designed the structure with a unique blend of traditional Islamic motifs and contemporary minimalism. A massive dome sits atop a square pedestal with tapered walls creating an arresting silhouette against the sky. Visitors feel a profound hush and reverence as they enter the inner sanctum, where a magnificent 15-foot chandelier hangs over the sarcophagus. The air is often cool here, even in summer, and the surrounding terraced gardens offer a rare pocket of tranquility. To locals, the Mazar is more than a tomb. It is a spiritual anchor and a popular evening gathering spot for families. The best time to visit is during the changing of the guard ceremony, where the precision of the cadets adds solemn dignity to the experience. Tucked away in the affluent seaside neighborhood of Clifton, the Mohada Palace is a hauntingly beautiful relic of a bygone era. Built in 1927 by wealthy businessman Shivratan Mohada as a summer home, the palace showcases Indo-Saracenic architecture. It was crafted from pink Jodhpur stone and yellow Gizri limestone, giving it a distinct rosy hue. Walking through long teak corridors, visitors are transported to the early 20th century. You find intricate stone carvings, peacock motifs, and expansive stained glass windows around every corner. The palace later served as the residence of Fatima Jinnah, adding political history to its cultural weight. Today, it operates as a museum showcasing Pakistani art and heritage. You can often smell the salty sea breeze in the palace gardens while admiring imported English statues. The palace captures the intersection of colonial influence, personal tragedy, and national pride. It is a must-visit for anyone seeking the poetic side of Karachi. Frere Hall stands as a grand testament to the British Raj in Karachi. Completed in 1865, it was originally intended to serve as the city's town hall. The building is a marvel of Venetian Gothic style, with ribbed vaults, pointed arches, and an octagonal tower crowned with an iron cage. Inside, the ceiling of the main hall holds Sadaquine's massive, unfinished mural, Artso Samawat. Looking up, you see a swirling cosmos of calligraphy and human figures, left incomplete when the artist died in 1987. The hall is surrounded by Jinnah Gardens, where every Sunday a famous open-air book bazaar takes place. The scent of old paper and the sight of students and retirees searching for rare editions reveal the city's intellectual heart. Clifton Beach is the soul of Karachi's public life, where social barriers dissolve into the sands. Known as Seaview, the beach is a vibrant, bustling spectacle of humanity, distinct from manicured western beaches. The experience is defined by waves crashing, bells from decorated camels, and children laughing on dune buggies. The air is thick with the scent of roasted corn and salty spray. Historically, this coast has been the city's primary getaway and remains the accessible people's beach. Look for local vendors selling intricate seashell jewelry, or try a ride on a vibrantly painted camel. The best time to visit is Sunday evening, when the entire city seems to congregate in a festive, chaotic celebration. Empress Market, located in the heart of Sadar, Empress Market is a sensory explosion that has remained a commercial nerve center since the British era. Completed in 1889 to commemorate Queen Victoria, the market is housed in a grand Victorian Gothic building with a striking central clock tower. However, the site's history is more complex. It was built on the grounds where local soldiers were executed following the 1857 War of Independence, a detail that adds a layer of somber historical weight to the bustling commerce. Today, the market is a maze of narrow aisles where you can find everything from exotic spices and dry fruits to textiles and domestic animals. The smell of freshly ground turmeric and cloves hangs heavy in the air, mixed with the shouting of vendors and the rustle of shoppers. It is a place where you truly feel the old Karachi, witnessing traditions of trade that have remained unchanged for over a century. A hidden detail to look for is the ancient stone carvings on the outer walls, which contrast sharply with the modern-day neon signs of the surrounding shops. Chowkhandi Tombs. A short drive from the city center lies the Chowkhandi Tombs, an ancient necropolis that feels like a gateway to another world. Dating back to the 15th through 18th centuries, these tombs were built by the Jokio and Balak tribes. What makes this site a UNESCO tentative World Heritage Site is the incredible intricacy of the sandstone carvings. Each tomb is a vertical structure of layered slabs, decorated with geometric patterns, flowers, and even depictions of horses and swords for the men's graves, or jewelry and fine fabrics for the women's. Walking among the golden yellow stone structures as the sun sets is a hauntingly beautiful experience. The desert wind whistles through the crevices, and the silence is a stark contrast to the roar of the national highway nearby. These tombs reflect the deep tribal history of the Sindh region and the artistic prowess of its early inhabitants. For a visitor, the site offers a profound cultural insight into the funerary traditions of the Indus Valley, where stone carving was used to immortalize a person's life and status. Port Grand is a modern success story that transformed a neglected 19th century jetty into a premier pedestrian food and entertainment hub. Located next to the historic Napier Mole Bridge, the site bridges the gap between Old Karachi and the New. As you walk across the promenade, you are surrounded by the sights of massive shipping vessels in the harbor, while the sound of live music and the aroma of sizzling kebabs and international cuisines fill the air. The centerpiece of Port Grand is a massive centuries-old banyan tree, which has been beautifully illuminated and serves as a natural monument. It is a favorite spot for families and couples, offering a safe, clean, and upscale environment to enjoy Karachi's legendary food culture. The cultural significance of Port Grand lies in its revitalization of the waterfront, proving that the city's historical assets can be repurposed for modern enjoyment. Visiting at night is essential, as the lights reflecting off the water and the vibrant street performers create an atmosphere of celebration and sophistication. Masjid-e-Tuba is commonly known as the Gol Masjid, or Round Mosque. It is a marvel of 20th century engineering and Islamic architecture. Built in 1969 in the Defense Housing Authority, it is often cited as the largest single-dome mosque in the world. The dome spans 212 feet in diameter and is supported entirely by surrounding low walls with no central pillars. This creates a vast, uninterrupted prayer hall beneath the dome. The exterior is clad in thousands of small hand-placed white marble tiles that shimmer in the Karachi sun. Inside, the acoustics are incredible, so a whisper at one end can be heard clearly at the other. The design symbolizes clarity and unity in the spiritual experience. The mosque is surrounded by manicured lawns and fountains, providing a serene environment for reflection. For locals, it is a point of pride and a symbol of Karachi's blend of tradition with bold modern design. At night, the dome is illuminated and stands as a beacon of peace in a busy residential district. The Pakistan Air Force Museum is a dream destination for history buffs and aviation enthusiasts. Located on Shara-e-Faisal, the museum chronicles the history of the Pakistan Air Force since 1947. The most striking sight is the vast collection of aircraft parked on the lawns, including F-86 Sabres and Mirage 3s. Indoor galleries feature life-size dioramas of war heroes, medals, and rare photographs. Families picnic among the fighter jets while children explore interactive flight simulators. A hidden gem is the display of captured Indian aircraft, which serve as poignant artifacts of regional history. The museum is best visited in the cooler afternoon hours for a leisurely walk through outdoor exhibits. Dudaria summarizes Karachi's obsession with food and the sea. Restaurants built on stilts sit directly over the Arabian Sea, offering dining with ocean views. You can hear the tide rushing beneath your feet and feel the cool, humid breeze off the water. The air is filled with the scent of charcoal-grilled tikka and handi, making the place a foodie pilgrimage. Each restaurant offers different takes on Pakistani and international cuisine, but dining under the stars is what matters. Try traditional Peshawari karahi or saji while watching the black expanse of the ocean. Reservations are a must on weekends when the strip glows with festive lights and lively chatter. Thanks for watching all the way to the end, and we hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked what you saw, please hit like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more amazing content.